Sarah Galvao is a name that shines in the jiu-jitsu world. Born into a family of champions, Sarah's story combines determination, skill, and strong will. Imagine a childhood full of lessons in strength and technique where medals and training were everyday sights. Raised by parents who are nothing short of legends in the jiu-jitsu world, Sarah's journey was destined to be extraordinary. Her parents, both champions, gave her their legacy and the value of hard work and resilience, where early mornings and late nights on the mat were driven by her strong desire to be the best. Her path was tough, filled with hard training, intense competitions, and both wins and losses. But with each challenge, Sarah's determination grew. Her life shows the power of innovation and how she honored her heritage while forging her path. Join us as we dive into the life of Sarah Galvao, discovering how a young girl dreamed big and became a legend. We've entered a time where jiu-jitsu family legacies are taking over. Every year, we see more children of past world champions rising and ruling their divisions. Among these legacy stars, no one stands out more than Sarah Galvao, a name that does not need an introduction. However, for those who don't know, she's the daughter of two popular and legendary athletes in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community, Andre and Angelica Galvao. Andre Galvao is one of the most successful BJJ athletes with numerous IBJJF World Championships, ADCC World Championships, and UAE JJF Abu Dhabi Pro Championships. Her mother, Angelica Galvao, is a top female competitor of her time, inspiring women worldwide to excel in jiu-jitsu. Together, they run Atos Jiu-Jitsu, one of the largest and most successful BJJ teams in the world. Sarah started jiu-jitsu when she was just 4 years old and stopped training when she turned 8 to do other sports like gymnastics and dance. But no matter how hard she tried, something always brought her back. She decided to give jiu-jitsu another try and started practicing it again when she was 12, which eventually became an everyday thing for her. She shared that she was never forced or pressured to do jiu-jitsu, but since her parents' career revolved around it, she grew up watching them, naturally developed a liking for jiu-jitsu, and decided to make it her future when she was 12, which was also the time when she understood and enjoyed jiu-jitsu on a whole new level. Another reason she chose jiu-jitsu was to spend more time with her dad while training. She decided to do it full-time after losing her first Pan Kids, which lit a fire inside her to win and be the best. After discovering her love for jiu-jitsu, an American born to Brazilian parents, Sarah dominated the juvenile divisions and became the first juvenile to win the coveted Grand Slam, gold at the Euros, Pans, Brasileiros, and World Championships in both her divisions. After this stunning achievement, her proud parents promoted her to the purple belt on the podium and made her a part of the adult division, where she undoubtedly accomplished more. After a continuous winning streak as a purple belt, Sarah now has become an 18-year-old brown belt, who is hungry to reach greater heights of success. Sarah Galvao, the daughter of legendary athletes, was questioned many times about whether she feels the pressure of winning and always being the best because of her parents being the champions. To which she replied, "I've never felt pressure whatsoever. I know it may seem a little far-fetched, but it's true. My parents give me an advantage, especially since they went through the same stuff that I have and probably will. I can always trust them and their preparations for tournaments like these, and that makes me all the more confident. But regardless of who they are, they have always been very supportive no matter what I do. Athletes or not, they want what's best for me." Sarah strongly believes that her parents being athletes only adds to her strength and never puts her under any pressure. However, she does feel nervous sometimes, but always in a good way. She follows in her parents' footsteps. She once shared, "My dad always said that fighters fight, and that is exactly what I will be doing." The girls Sarah competes with are quite strong, but that doesn't scare her, as she believes that the only difference between them is their age gap. Many of those girls have been black belts for more than 3 years and are more experienced. but she firmly believes that will never change the chances of her not winning the match. She is well aware of the challenge, but she accepts it fiercely to make herself tougher, fight, and give her best until the end of the match. Angelica Galvao proved herself a talented competitor when she conquered the ADGS Rio 62 bracket. She made her debut as a brown belt among the elite of Jiu-Jitsu, competing against Julia Alves in the semifinals and successfully won the match. After beating Julia, she faced Victoria Vieda in the gold round, started the bout by pulling guard, and then went up to score 1-0. The experienced Victoria tried to escape Sarah's closed guard, but Sarah managed to maintain her advantage and attack with an omoplata in the final moments of the match. Angelica Galvao rose to the title by scoring 1-0 in the Arena Carioca. It's widely believed that Angelica Galvao, the daughter of champions, was solely inspired by her parents, leading to her success. However, Sarah's response to this question has surprised many. She said, "Andy Murasaki has always been a big inspiration for me. He's one of those guys who just knows how to train with women, and every time I do, it's a learning experience. Just watching him train or fight inspires me. And I can say that about 20 to 30% of my moves have been copied from him." She also shared that her parents are her role models, and she has never looked up to someone as much as her dad. However, there are other Atos athletes as well, such as Andy Murasaki as mentioned before, but also Luisa Montero, Rafaela Guedes, and Jonatas Gracie, who have deeply inspired her, but her father is somebody she grew up watching on mats and at home and truly wishes to be like him. Her parents taught her everything and kept her on the right path. She learned from them what it takes to be a champion. She shared her favorite quote from her mom, "Every fight is a final, fight until the end." Sarah carries these words with her and thinks everybody should hear them. She believes that athletes should not always focus on the opponent or the fight that hasn't even come up yet. Overthinking what may happen in the future only messes up heads and affects performances. According to Angelica Galvao, her greatest accomplishments so far are her Grand Slam wins, which gave her the privilege to travel around the world and showcase her jiu-jitsu talent with her juvenile group and her parents. Sarah, being the first and only juvenile to win a double gold Grand Slam, makes this achievement a very special one for her. She's excited about her journey ahead, as it's her first year as an adult in IBJJF, and she plans on doing the Grand Slam once again and staying active throughout the year. Her goals are to show people what she truly deserves and beat the Sarah she was last year. Sarah dreams of a legacy as impactful as her father's, one that will continue to inspire for generations. She wants to break records and set new unbeatable ones. She wants to become an example for others, especially in the women's community, as she thinks it's already a male-dominated sport. She advises other fighters to have fun, even when they're fighting. She says, "If you fight unhappy, you're not going to fight your best. That's why you have to fight happy, train happy, be happy, and always find the good in things. You will see a difference." Angelica Galvao's story is a true example of how dedication and hard work pay off. As the daughter of two jiu-jitsu champions, she started young, inspired by her parents and her desire to excel. She faced numerous tough competitors and always came out on top, earning her brown belt at just 18 years old. Her journey is not only about winning, but also about the relentless pursuit of excellence and pushing past limits. We learned that with hard work, passion, and dedication, we can achieve our goals and make a lasting impact. That wraps up the video. If you enjoyed this video, please show us your support by liking our video and subscribing to our YouTube channel with the bell notifications on so you never miss another upload on our channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.